Hi everybody, this is the last video on the TI-84s that we're going to do for this section. So we have this equation, solve the equation x plus the natural log of x equals 4 for x. And it turns out that no matter which way you're going to try, you are not going to solve for x. You can try to, for example, ln of x equals 4 minus x. Then eliminate the x by raising both sides to e, but notice now that the x is in the exponent, and if you try to isolate x, you just keep running around in circles like this. So there's no algebraic way to solve for x here. So instead, what we're going to do is a graphical method. So we're going to punch this equation into the calculator into two parts. We're going to let y1 equal x plus ln of x, and we're going to let y2 just equals 4, because if they're equal to each other, then the graphs of these two functions, y1 and y2, are going to intersect at some point. So let's see if they do. So first we're going to punch in x natural log of x. And then for the second function, we're just going to punch in 4. And we're going to go in and graph. Let's set our zoom and make sure we're on our standard zoom here before we do anything. And notice that it just actually even regraphed it for us. And notice that the two functions do intersect. So we can use our intersect function to figure out what that point of intersection is. So second, calculate, and we'll go down and use option 5 for intersect. I'll hit enter once for the first curve, or I guess it wants me to actually pick a point on the curve. Then we'll actually pick another point, pick a point on the second curve, and then we'll guess. And it is a little calculation, and it looks like the point of intersection is at 2.92627, and the y values, not surprisingly, turns out to be 4. So at x equals 2.9 is the solution to this equation. The only thing you'd have to look out for is the fact that maybe it will cross this line more than once, and in this case this function does not. This function is always increasing, so it'll just cross the line once. Thank you, and now we'll move on to the next section about functions.